I just had to come on live for a second. I'm driving on the way home. My bad. We in Detroit with all these potholes. But just want to go live and talk some stuff with y'all for a minute on the way home, and just wanted to hit on this Boots versus Ortiz, man. Just wanted to hit on this Boots versus Ortiz matchup. It's pretty sad, brother. It's pretty sad, to be honest. You know, as you already seen, you know, they both was at 47 for a while. They both was at 47. They was supposed to meet up at 47, and Virgil ended up going to 54. And when Virgil went to 54, everybody was saying Boots was ducking. Oh boy, looked like a flood. Oh no. No. Oh. Whoa, man. Almost didn't make it through that one, baby. Oh, wait. Let me get the hell off this street. Oh, boy. That's a lot of rain. A lot of rain out here, man. Oh, wait. I hope it ain't another one of those. Shit, do some damage to my car. But, yeah, so they were supposed to meet up at 47, and Virgil went up to 54, and Boots said, I don't want to go up to 54. I'm trying to unify at 47. You know, get all the belts at 47, and so they didn't end up fighting. But when Boots said I'm gonna stay down at 47, a lot of people gave him a lot of flack for that, because they said, oh man, you supposed to be fighting Virgil. You supposed to be fighting Virgil. Yeah, I don't want to run into another one of them things. Let me just go down 6 Mile. Yeah, y'all know about 8 Mile. I'm on 6 Mile. 6 Mile is where Vezo and them from. You know, 8 Mile, that's where the movie 8 Mile came from with Eminem. But if y'all don't know, in Michigan, we got 8, 7, 6, 5 Mile. 5 Mile is Finkel. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than one mile road. But yeah, I'm trying to travel down 6 Mile because that Connor, man, I just almost ran into a flood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Virgil and Boots, man, I tell you what. Everybody was saying Boots was ducking when he went down. I mean, when he stayed at 47 and Virgil went up to 54. Everybody was saying Boots was ducking, man. I knew it. I knew in my heart of hearts Boots wasn't ducking. I don't think Boots duck smoke, to be honest, man. A lot of people, you know, got a lot of stuff to say about Boots, but that's one thing I don't think he do. I don't think he gonna duck no smoke, because I think Boots got a superior skill set. And honestly, man, a lot of people don't give him his credit because they say, who has he fought? You know, who has Boots fought worth, you know, anything? You know what I'm saying? And okay, but when you look at an eye test, man, you look at Boots' skill set. Really, the way he fought Roman Villa after Villa beat Speedy up like that, I fell in love with Boots, you know, no diddy, you know what I'm saying? Pause, but, you know, I fell in love with Boots' style, man, you know what I'm saying? The way he one of the slickest boxers I've seen, you know, defense and everything, you know. So I just didn't like the way they was calling him a duck, and Virgil went up to 54. And so after Boots went on ahead and did his thing with Stanionis, he said, I'm going up to 54 too now. And you know who I want. You know who I want, because y'all called me out. Y'all said I was ducking. So you know who I want now. I'm going up to 54, and you know who I'm coming to get. I'm coming to get Virgil Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so they can stop saying I'm ducking any smoke. You know, so I've been watching Eddie Hearn. You know, sometimes you gotta take him with a grain of salt, but he said it's hard to make a Boots fight. You know, he said it's very hard. People don't want to fight Boots. They feel like it's high risk, low reward. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm seeing this play out with the Virgil Ortiz, man. I knew he wasn't ducking, but to have you get into it with your own team, to have camps fighting, that's when you know. That's when you know it's something, when you got camps fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know it's some real smoke in the air. You know what I'm saying? Because how is Ortiz trying to sue Golden Boy? And that's his management company. That's his team. How is Virgil gonna sue Oscar? Y'all, that's crazy, man. That's some crazy stuff. Here go another flood. But how is Virgil gonna sue Oscar, man? They on the same team, bro. Like, and it tell you how corrupt and crooked boxing is, because the lawyer came in and just tried to intercept the business. Like, oh no, I'm gonna just go ahead and cuff him, and then it's just like, you know, sorry for the street analogy, but if you was a pimp, you know what I'm saying, and you got a hoe, and another pimp steal your hoe and try to make more money off of her, man. You know what I'm saying? So you would want to kill that other pimp. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just don't understand how that lawyer thought he could really just do that. Like, how did he think he could just literally like take Virgil Ortiz and just create a whole nother deal for him? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew that's Oscar fighter. Everybody know that. Like, and then Oscar been doing the business for so long, man. He was in the business as a fighter first. You know what I'm saying? So Oscar been doing the business so long, bro, that he a veteran with this business. You can't take his own fighter. I can see your comment. What's up, Emery? You can't take my fighter, bro. I'm sorry. You can't take my fighter and try to do another deal with him. That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just the fact that they got into it that much, that Virgil Ortiz sued Oscar De La Hoya. And, you know, let's get to the litigations and the lawsuits and the suing people. Now, with Devin Haney, that's why I'm not messing with a lot of you boxing fans. Because y'all know I'm a big Devin Haney fan, you know, but I'm a fan of the sport. You know what I'm saying? But now when Devin Haney filing a lawsuit, when Devin Haney files his lawsuit against Ryan, then retracts it because Ryan cheated. Yeah, I can actually see your comment. Yes, I can. You know, what's up, Emery? So, you know, when Ryan actually cheated and Dev files a lawsuit really to stop the cheating in the game, you know what I'm saying? It's y'all talking about it for years. Y'all talking about this stuff for a long time. You know, y'all still, every day, y'all talking about Ryan, Dev filed a lawsuit. He retracted the lawsuit, you know what I'm saying? But I think he's just trying to take up for boxing, man, and steroid cheats. Because it's a lot, but nobody says nothing when Virgil Ortiz is suing Golden Boy to get out his contract. I'm not getting that, y'all. Why ain't y'all saying nothing about Virgil Ortiz? Seriously. All right, y'all. I'm going through a flood. Come on, man. Drive through this. Yeah, but what? Can y'all tell me that? Why is it nobody saying anything about Virgil Ortiz suing Golden Boy? Y'all call Devin the wackest dude in boxing, the softest in boxing. This ain't boxing. But it's other people suing. Y'all don't say shit. That's my problem. That's my problem with y'all. Y'all don't keep it funky, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep it musty. You know what I'm saying? Like Two Tone say, we keep it funky, man. You know, man, keeping it funky, man, just being straight up real, man, 100% real. Like Virgil is allowed to sue Golden Boy to get out this fight? What? Is he trying to get out the fight? Like, why do y'all think he sued Golden Boy? Because Oscar not doing nothing for him but trying to get him more money and try to get him a fair deal. Why would he sue Golden Boy? You know what I'm saying? But why ain't y'all saying nothing about it? Y'all should, that should be mentioned when we talking boxing, when we talk about people ducking. Why ain't y'all apologizing to Boots? Y'all need to apologize to Boots for not ducking, for real. You know, not ducking no smoke. And even Devin Haney. How do I go live? I don't know. Figure it out, my mans. But even Devin Haney, man, he said he called out Boots. Devin said he called out Boots before Boots, but Boots said do it at 54. He said, how I'm gonna do it at 54? I ain't even fought at 47 yet. You know, so we might see, well, we probably gonna see a Devin Boots coming up. You know what I'm saying? But I just hate the way this Boots Ortiz played out, because really it just leaves both fighters on the shelf right now. You know, we gonna have to find another fighter for them to fight, you know? And we wasted how long? How long did we waste on this shit? How long did we waste on this Boots Virgil? You know what I'm saying? How long y'all gonna let us waste on this shit and then not say nothing about Virgil ducking? About Virgil and his team. Put some pressure on that shit, man. For real. You know, put some pressure on these people who duck smoke. Put some pressure on Shakur for ducking Devin. It's fights that already should have been made, should have happened. You know, and somebody ducking. Tank Devin should have happened already. Rolly Devin should have happened already. You know, Shakur Ryan fighting everybody though. Ryan fighting some people though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Boots Ortiz. Put some pressure on Ortiz. Like he shouldn't be allowed to duck. He should not be allowed to do what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all need to talk to the lawyer and everything. Y'all need to talk about this. He should not be allowed to just say, oh, I'm gonna sue my management team. Like, what? You suing, like, and honestly, man, I don't think Robert Garcia and nobody got nothing to do with that. Robert Garcia, man, he's a stand-up guy, man. I love Robert. I love Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Both of them, the Garcia family, period. They just do a good job in boxing, man. They keep it funky, man. You know what I'm saying? They do a good job in boxing. And I really don't think they behind this, man. Yeah, I don't think they behind this for real. I want to hear from Virgil. Can y'all start pushing to hear from Virgil? We got to hear his voice. We got to hear from Boots, you know what I'm saying? And hearing from Eddie is cool. You know, hearing from other people, Greg Hackett, speculations is cool. But we need to hear from these fighters. All this time we've been waiting to see this Boots Ortiz, and it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And these people been negotiating for the longest. And that's exactly why Devin Haney did not wait on Ryan Garcia. When he started talking that A-side, B-side stuff, hey, go ahead, sit this one out. I'm gonna go holler at Rolly, the one that actually beat you, you know, on your fight before last. I'm gonna go holler at Rolly because you're not ready. You trying to troll. You doing all this A-side, B-side. Like, y'all, a lot of people that's talking all this stuff on the internet, that's cap. That's cap. That's not how boxing matches get made, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't just talk a bunch on the internet, then a fight magically get made. No, you negotiate with those people you supposed to negotiate with. Who is this, man? London? That's that extra shit, you soft duke. Okay, I don't know what you on, but anyway, yeah, man, but yeah, we got to put the pressure on these fighters when they dug smoke. And now Tank saying he coming back and fighting Pitbull. You know, that type of stuff. Like, why ain't you run it back with Lamont? Like, run it back with Lamont. Like, it's simple. It's just simple math, bro. Like, run the fight back. Ryan should have ran it back with Rolly. Instead of going to fight Barrios, you should have ran it back with Rolly. And now Ryan the champion, I don't know how he got a belt. How did he get a title shot? You know what I'm saying? How did he get a title shot? He lost to Rolly and immediately got a WBC title shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the stuff we got to call out. If we don't call this stuff out, I'm going to feel like y'all biased fans, you know, because if something happened with Devin, if Devin lose like he lost against Ryan, y'all go back to the night he lost against Ryan and see what I was saying. See what I was saying. I was giving Ryan his credit. I say Ryan just stopped the world. Ryan just stopped boxing. He just stopped the world with this win. And then the next day, you know, I found out he was on steroids. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't give him the same credit. For some reason, a lot of y'all are giving him the same credit. Like, he wasn't on steroids. He ain't come in drinking a beer 3 pounds overweight. A lot of y'all just going right ahead with it. Don't care about that. Okay, cool. You're not a real boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about Dev suing Ryan and all this. What about Virgil Ortiz suing his own team? Y'all gonna talk about that? Are we gonna talk about Virgil suing Oscar? Cause it's so many crickets on that subject. It's so many crickets, but I just feel like that's fake. That's cap. That's capped out media. That's capped out broadcasting. That Hawk Juice messed Ryan's win up real bad. Yeah, it messed his win up. But to be honest, everybody acting like that it didn't happen. To be honest, which that's not even my argument. My thing is y'all just stay consistent with y'all arguments. You know what I'm saying? Y'all clown Devin for suing Ryan Garcia. Virgil Ortiz is suing his own team. Are y'all understanding that? Are y'all paying attention to that? He's suing his own team, guys. He's suing his people. Oscar De La Hoya. Like, they in litigations in court. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, I encourage y'all to go watch Oscar's, you know, his Thursday thing he do, man. You know, he drop a lot of knowledge, man, because Oscar got a lot of knowledge of the game. You know what I'm saying? So he dropped a lot of knowledge in this last video he posted, man. And yeah, it looked scary. It looked like Virgil ducked. I mean, it looked like he don't want that boot smoke. And honestly, Virgil a hell of a fighter, man. Like what he did to Erickson Lubin the last fight, I just couldn't believe how easy. I think what was that, second round knockout he got on Erickson Lubin? And that was super easy for him. So I just don't think I think that he only can't beat him because he don't got the confidence. Like, he got the skills to beat Boots. If he put the pressure on him like he need to, he can beat Boots, I think. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't know if I think that confidence, like Sugar Ray said it best. You know if you're gonna win the fight when you look in the mirror before you leave the locker room. You know if you're gonna win that fight, you know? And it got to do with a lot of with people being confident in that. You know what I'm saying? Having confidence in them winning that and them winning that fight. London, you about to get blocked, girl, or boy, whatever. Pressure like that. Take that. Why are you on that Diddy stuff? But anyway. But yeah, man, so you know, a lot of good fights to be made, but what about, you know, Canelo, Doug Benavidez? You know what I'm saying? Canelo, Doug Demetrius, Andre for years. Why not just run it? You know what I'm saying? Just run it. A lot of people wanted to see these fights, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just like they were saying, Floyd was ducking Pacquiao, but Pacquiao didn't want to enroll in the drug testing. You know? So, you know, but I just say we got to stay consistent. We got to call everybody out, bro. Yeah, Canelo wasn't trying to pass that torch. No, sir, he was not. I mean, a Boo-Boo, a David Benavidez, that's... he can't fight Benavidez, I'm going to tell you that now. Because that he won't give him the Crawford treatment. He going to give you something a little bit worse than what Crawford did. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Boo-Boo Andre, they let him get over the hill before they gave him another fight. I think he ain't fighting like 4-5 years. And they finally gave him a fight with Benavidez. And he fought him good for a minute until Benavidez, you know, took over and was eating everything. He was eating all Andre punches. You know what I'm saying? Who else y'all say is ducking, man. Who ducking the smoke, y'all? Cause I know Rolly, he's an official duck. T.O.'s a duck. You want to see Steven Seagal fight Van Damme? This London character, you a funny person, man. You're a funny person. You might have to tap in with you after this live, man. Try to see what tip you on. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we just, man, Detroit heavy bags. We live, man. I'm in the driveway. I just got home, man. I just was watching this Boots and Virgil fiasco, man. All this call out culture, all this culture about, with the Keyshawn calling people out, and I like the fighters that just fight, man. You don't gotta call a lot of people out. You could talk about them if somebody asks you a question, but to be in the ocean like Keyshawn doing and slapping the water and all that, man, go get in the gym, bro. Go get in the gym, bro. Seriously. All that is unnecessary, bro. Stay sharp, stay working on your stuff, because guess what? What they say, like, it's always another athlete out there 2 in the morning working harder than you somewhere that wants your spot. That's what LeBron said. That's what Jay-Z said. It's always somebody that wants your spot. So, Keyshawn, instead of you doing all that, man, all that talking, all that bumping your gums, just go ahead and stay in the gym, man. Stay ready. You was just saying last year, man, it's just you all over the place, bro. Y'all jumped my man Nate Albright after he beat your brother. Y'all jumped him and went crazy with that. You calling people out. And then you saying you retiring, and you dropped Team Bud. You dropped Bud now. Why would you drop Terrence Crawford as your team? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to start. I like what Bud doing, so I want to be him. I want to do what he doing and all. Fool, you with him. Why you need to do what he doing? You're with him, dummy. You an idiot, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna disrespect him like that and call him an idiot, but you acting young and dumb and full of cum and wet behind the ears, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole thing is, bro, how many people you gonna call out in the past week? You called out way too many people this week, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what Jay-Z used to say, that's like my favorite rapper, so I'll always quote him. But he said one of his favorite famous sayings: "We don't believe you. You need more people. We don't believe you. You need more people to back you up, so we can like figure this whole thing out, because we need to talk to Jay Prince. We need to talk to the people who making the fights. You know what I'm saying? Because this not about, oh, I'm going to call you out and then now a fight made. No, this not about that. You know, people call people out all the time. Jay-Z down with Diddy. Let me block you, man. You just doing way too much, man. Put user in timeout. Let me put you in timeout. All right, come holler at me next time, London. When he started calling out, when he started calling out Lamont, it's like, bro, first of all, hey, that's a great fight. That's a great fight. I would like to see a Lamont Roach Keyshawn. But you know what? I really would like to see an Abdullah Keyshawn, and he called him out first, and Abdullah said, I'm ready for the smoke. So let's run the Abdullah Keyshawn, guys. Let's push for that fight. Let's push for the Abdullah Keyshawn fight. I think that's the fight to be made right there. You know what I'm saying? Abdullah Keyshawn. Let me see. I don't want to really see the Tank Pitbull rematch. I just don't think Pitbull got nothing for Tank. But it's another good payday for Pitbull. Yeah, Abdullah Keyshawn, that's a banger, and that they right on the same level, bro. Like that's how I feel like they're on the same playing field. Like Devin need to be lined up with either champions, or he need to be lined up with Shakur, Tank. They got Boots in the mix for Devin. You know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn, man, it's just by him playing like that, I just don't even think they should mess with him right now. For a few years, let him get right. Because it was just last year when he said he was capping, he knew he wasn't ready for Devin. So that was last year. So at least give him a couple more years to where he really feel like he what. So what's the difference between him saying he was capping the last time he called Devin out than this time? Y'all don't think he capping this time? Like that was just last year. Like, but first of all, if I ain't want to fight you last year, shit, I don't want to fight you this year. If I pick a nigga off the streets, if I don't want to fight him, if I ain't want to fight him last year, I probably ain't gonna have the confidence to fight him this year either. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that, especially if we was the same age. I could see if I was like younger and I'm coming up to 18 years old or something, and now I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? But they was the same age when he was saying he was capping, just playing. He was just playing. Well, what they tell y'all? You don't play boxing, bro. You don't play boxing. Same thing Brian Norman did when he thought, man, he said, I underestimated Devin. He got to listening to everybody saying he was pillow fisted. I underestimated Devin. I underestimated him. And he got his nose curved. You know what I'm saying? Brian Norman nose is like this, bro. He had a C. He had a C nose, man. He had a C nose. And that stand for cap. All that power, I'm gonna put you in the corner, that was capped out. You know what I'm saying? But Dev fucked his nose up, man. You know what I'm saying? What BG say back in the day, respect my mind or I'll knock off your nose. That's what me and my dogs used to say back in the day. Respect my mind or I'll knock off your nose. That's what hey, yeah, that's what Norman did to him, man. For real. I mean, that's what Norman got done to him. I thought I was dreaming that was Haney dog, the way Haney dog Norman back. Yeah, that was whoo-wee. That was tough. But then you get to, like, honestly, that fight made me really understand who Devin is. Like, with the weight, he's such a sharp fighter, man. That fight reminded me of Floyd a lot, man. You know, when I go back and watch it, his balance, the way he uses his jab, the way he move, the way he slip punches and counter, that looked like Floyd, man. Him and Shakur is like Floyd 2.0s, you know, but I think Shakur just... Who y'all think got more power, Dev or Shakur? Who y'all think got more power? Dev or Shakur? I think Devin actually got more power, but it's not by a lot. But I do think Devin got more power. But Shakur is so accurate with his punch placement. I love both of them fighters, man. I think that's the biggest fight in boxing. You know, everybody say the Ryan Devin. I say the Devin Shakur. You know what I'm saying? And I would actually like to see that before Ryan Devin again, because shit, let's get all the money. Let's get all the money. Cause whenever they basically got that in their back pocket. Whenever Shakur and Dev want to run that, that's $100 million. That's almost $100 million fight, bro. That's up there with, you know, that's the biggest fight in the game. Shakur, Devin, Tank. Biggest fights in the game. You know, them the three kings. You know, we was talking about, you know, Ryan being the fourth. Ryan a little different though, man. That last fight was pretty good, but I can't put Ryan in that. I mean, I guess if it's between Ryan and T.O., I guess I'll put Ryan in it. But, you know, what Richardson Hitchenson's gonna do, man? Richardson Hitchens, what is he gonna do, man? What is he gonna do, man? That shit he did was real ducky. I ain't gonna lie. It was real ducked out. That shit he did, man, for real. I was excited to see that Duarte Hitchens too. I was excited to see that, man. And I guess he had ate some Olive Garden or something, man. I guess he must have ate some Olive Garden or something, man, the night before. Like, he was just talking shit, like, the day before, like, 16 hours before. Then now he's sick and he can't fight. And then now he's saying Duarte was on steroids. How you know? Did he pop dirty? How do you know that? Was he scared of Duarte? I can't see that because honestly, man, Richardson dog walk Cambosis. And Ryan beat Duarte. But Duarte fought Ryan hard as hell, bro. He threw Ryan some shit, and Ryan was trying to do that broke Philly shell. Duarte, but Ryan said Duarte was on steroids. Ryan said he had to be because I hit him with some shit and he kept moving forward. I'm like, that them some tough, them overseas fighters, them be some tough ass fighters, man. And that's the whole thing, man. This game, like, you can't knock everybody out, bro. Like, I was just explaining that to my cousin, man. I actually enjoy boxing. I like regular boxing, man. And I like the fact that somebody can beat somebody up without knocking them out. If you look at women's boxing, it ain't a lot of knockouts in women's boxing, but they are exciting. You know what I'm saying? That Franchise Cruz versus Clarissa Shields was super exciting, man. Super exciting. I was there firsthand, man. Detroit heavy bags. We're gonna be still dropping more content from that fight, man, because we just dumped the camera on the computer, But yeah, we're gonna be covering more fights, man. I wanna actually go to that May 30th fight with Devin Haney and Rolly Romero. Cause man, it's got potential to be a good fight. Like, Rolly ain't gonna lay down. Rolly a live dog, y'all. Like, I know y'all gonna discount it. It's just, I know y'all discount it because if Devin win, y'all could be like, oh, we already knew. We knew that was gonna happen. He was gonna dog walk him. Hey, if y'all Devin haters, put a little money on Rolly, man. Put a little money on Rolly. If y'all so much of Ryan fans and so much of Devin haters, put some bread on Rolly. He beat y'all man's ass. Y'all keep talking about how Devin got his ass whooped. What about how Ryan got his ass whooped by Rolly? The damn laughing stock. The damn laughing stock of the Three Kings. Them niggas laugh when they hear Rolly. But I can't hate on Rolly, man, because honestly, when I seen that sparring session, if y'all, man, I've been posted that sparring session between Rolly and Ryan on the channel and said, damn, oh shit, hold on. Hey, Rolly is actually beating Ryan ass in this sparring. It was real dirty, but like people in the comments was saying, Ryan was doing all the counter punching. He was doing really good at counter punching, but Rolly was getting at Ryan's ass in that sparring, man. He was tearing his ass up. He was trying to bully him. And I'm like, damn, that's... So when it came to the fight, I'm like, Rolly is supposed to be the laughing stock, but I ain't gonna lie. I just remember that sparring. I'm like, that's a bad matchup for Ryan. To be honest, that's a bad matchup for Ryan. That's a bad matchup. I don't know how he didn't clip Rolly, though, because Rolly stayed wide open a lot. But Rolly was just aggressive on his ass, though. He was on his ass. Rolly is a strong fucker, man. Rolly is a strong motherfucker, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to be a good fight, man. Devin Rolly. Anybody going with Rolly? I mean, he probably going to be a severe underdog. So, y'all might as well throw a couple dollars on Rolly, man. But I think he preparing for his demise. But for some reason, Rolly ain't going to be done. Like, he can still lose. Like, Rolly, y'all don't care if Rolly lose. Y'all, yeah, Rolly, yeah. Y'all don't care if he lose. It must be I don't know. It must be a mixed thing. Maybe I need to box. I'm mixed with Japanese. Maybe I need to box. I saw my little slick boxer, Matayo or whatever, who fought Gary Russell Jr. I was like, shit, that nigga got a little bit of game on him. Dog, like, is you blazing too, like me? You know what I'm saying? You black and Japanese like me? Shit, cause you got some pause. For real, pause. But no, that Matayo or whoever fought Gary Russell, man, dog has some game. He's a Japanese fighter, little cerebral fighter, man. But that's what I like. I like chess matches. Bro. I love them. I don't love the non-active ones. I don't like a chess match and I ain't throwing punches, but I love me a good figure it out session. Let me figure out what I got on them session. I love that. And that's what this Dev Rolly gonna be like. It ain't gonna be the easiest fight for Dev, like, and this actually a setup fight for Dev, cause I'm telling you, if he look bad in this fight, of course that's every fight for Dev. Fans gonna be on his head if he look bad in this. And Rolly can make him look. He can make him look not the greatest. With Rolly's offense. But I just think Dev's footwork is just too much for Rolly. Just think it's too much. Same thing with Boots and Virgil. I think Boots' footwork is too much for Virgil. But Virgil got he got some crazy power, man. What I seen him do to Lubin, Erickson Lubin, and that's why I say styles make fights. Lubin almost knocked out Fundora. You know, Lubin fought. If y'all didn't watch that Lubin Fundora, that was oh shit. Oh, Fight Hype just posted. Keyshawn just got dropped by Bruce Carrington in sparring. Ooh, they said he was about to fight Shoo Shoo. They said he was about to fight Shoo Shoo. What? They said Keyshawn just got dropped by Shoo Shoo in sparring, bro. Keyshawn said he was about to spar Shoo Shoo, but Shoo Shoo don't really got flaws, man. Shoo Shoo don't really got flaws. Like, people gonna stay away from him. He is a cerebral fighter. But I just don't know how, like, how Tiger Johnson doing, man. I want to see how Tiger doing after he got beat up by DHP a couple times. That one fight. He ain't even came out and said no interviews. Y'all better hope he ain't getting his artillery up, masking and gloving for y'all. About to tear y'all asses up, because that was bad. You can't just beat me up like that. I ain't gonna lie. If Jay Ford's Detroit heavy bags get beat up like that out in public, shit. Man, I'm gonna have to, man, y'all know where I'm from, man. I'm about to call everybody up. No, I'm bullshitting. I just can't see it happening. I ain't never been beat up in my damn life. I could say I took an L before, but I ain't never been beat up. Just on some. I did get caught in the eye before. I was trying to ground and pound somebody while it was a bunch of people, man. And for some reason, if you fighting a group of people, don't go to the ground and try to ground and pound nobody. If you fighting a group of people, man, somebody got up underneath, looked at my face. All I see was his face like this. And then the fish just hit me in the eye. I'm on the ground trying to ground and pound. His boy, he looked at me. He said, he lined me up, though. I was like, damn. Hey, I was looking like Cuba Gooding on Boys in the Hood, swinging in the air. Swinging. Hey, but they stopped. I would have got my ass mangled. But after I did the ground and pound and got socked in the eye, I could not see. Like, y'all know, like, them Tweety birds, like, they used to be on them cartoons going around your head spinning. I felt like that's what I seen, like Tweety birds spinning like tweety. I seen the light. Dog hit me with a cold shot to the eye and ran. I was so damn happy that boy ran. Man, that was a long time ago, man. That was in my younger days when my cousin, man, he a big time producer, you know what I'm saying? He got signed and stuff like that. But we used to be doing music back in the day. And my cousin, man, he'd just swing on anybody, bro. Like, any and everybody, he gonna swing on them. Inside the building, outside the building, on stage, outside, down the block. Cuz gonna swing on you, bro. Bomb first, y'all heard Tupac bomb first. Jay-Z squeeze first, ask questions last. Or that's Biggie. Whoo, baby. I was happy my cousin made it this far, man, because he used to just swing on people all the time, bro. So I used to be scrapping because of him. You know, I say I want to go to the gym and really box because I don't feel like I got real boxing skills. I know I got a lot of power, but I just feel like my boxing skills is lacking for I used to line up the wrong way, like with like I was southpaw or something like that. But for some reason I was more comfortable with that stance till I just started like, oh no, I'm doing that wrong. But yeah, man, I want to do some boxing training coming up, man. I want to actually spar somebody and see, what how it'll work out, man. And a lot of people saying that, I should be pretty solid, So y'all be looking for me at Super Bad Gym, man. I might get some sparring in. I might, but I'm gonna throw some pressure, man. Some of these guys I be looking at on the internet and they be punching. Be like, damn, they ain't got no power, bro. Like, damn, no power. That's crazy. Like, and they punch. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no power. Like, I done seen Young Thug, the Meek Mills, and, like, damn, y'all don't got no power. Like, y'all really don't got no power. Like, I would hate to see y'all really fight somebody. Like, somebody clear the shit out you, bro. Really knock your koofy way off in the left field somewhere, bro. But yeah, man, I'm about to check out this Bruce Carrington and Keyshawn sparring session and see what the hell happened. They say Keyshawn got dropped. Uh-oh. Let me check this shit out. Peace, y'all. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Like, subscribe.